Wow. Look at here, look at here. Listen, welcome once again to All Things Baltimore. Reverend Lee Michaels here. We're excited tonight, as can't you tell by the audience. We're excited because we're on the set of Unplugged Praise, and this young lady here was one of our guests, and she's special. She's special. She's got a great song out now called Baptize Us Again. She's got a wonderful testimony and story. Would y'all show some love to Bri?
Thank you.
Come on, give me something. Bow. So, Bri, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Thank you. I'm blessed. Thanks for coming. You really blessed us tonight.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Now, I shared a little bit. Of course, the folk who are watching don't know about this because you should have been here. But I shared a little bit about your testimony about how you actually got on the music industry radar, which was unique. I think you're the first person I've heard that took that approach and was as effective as you were. Can you share with us how it happened?
Yeah, so the funny thing is music wasn't on the radar. It wasn't something that I was trying to do. But I was with a group of my friends in 2014, December of 2014. I was with a group of my friends, and we would do these things called YPFC, Young People for Christ. We would get together. And we would have these worship nights, and we literally would just sing about Jesus, like literally until we were ready to go home. I'm like, okay, it's enough. And so one of my friends were recording me on his phone. And
did you know he was recording?
I didn't. So he was recording me on his phone, and he posted the video on his Facebook account.
Okay.
And literally within less than 24 hours, the video had went viral. I woke up the next morning with a ton of messages from people all over the world just letting me know.
Not all over the country.
All over the world.
All over the world.
Yep.
In 24 hours.
Less than 24 hours. Just letting me know how the video had touched them and inspired them. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, what's going on? What video are you talking about? Because I didn't post anything. Right. And when I went back to the video and I saw the response that I was getting, it was just a humbling experience, and I knew that it was God doing that.
Yeah, I was going to say that had to be a God thing.
It was definitely a God thing, definitely.
Yeah. So, I mean, after you processed what was happening, what were your thoughts? Is he trying to tell me that this is what I'm supposed to be doing? What were your thoughts after that?
Definitely. Well, I mean, I got overwhelmed. Because I mean, constantly people were just flooding my DMs, and people were calling, trying to get in touch with me, trying to get in touch with my family or friends of mine who had my connection. And
trying to book you?
Trying to book me, trying to work with me, different people that wanted to work with me. And I was just kind of like, wait a minute, okay, what's happening, what's going on? Let me take a step back and just evaluate the whole situation. Because I'm the type of person, I always want God to be involved. And if he's leading me to do something and I see that he's working on it, then I will do it. I never want to move on my own.
That's good.
So I got with my parents. My father is a pastor, so we got together, we prayed about the situation first. And when I noticed that God was leading us in that direction to go that way, we went that way. And we prayed, to God, asking him to, if this is what you want me to do, then put me in the right hands.
That's good.
And that's what he did.
Ty Scott.
Yeah, Ty Scott.
Great people.
Great people, wonderful people. I love them so much.
And, a lot of people fail to realize that Ty Scott is the only African-American owned major record label left in the country.
Yep.
And they're doing a great job.
Big
shout out to the Scotts.
Yes.
Yes, they. So this is your second or third project?
Second.
Second project with them.
With them, yes.
Yeah. And the first project did well for you.
Yes, it did.
Now with the second project, you're really kind of going to another level. So you're processing this as you go because, again, you ask God, if this is what you want me to do. So now where are you at today with that request?
So, it's funny. When I came into the industry, I was very new. I was green. I didn't know anything. Right. So I it was trial and error.
You had to learn on the
yeah.
fly.
So it was kind of trial and error because I felt like I was kind of just thrown into something and I didn't have the proper training. But, hey, we all live and learn. So I kind of took some time. I took 3 years, actually. Took some time away to kind of regroup.
Was it that long?
It was yes. Been 3 years.
It seemed like it.
Yeah.
Between the first and the second?
Yes, it's been 3 years.
Don't seem like that.
It's been 3 years since the first one. So I took some time back in a way to just to kind of see what it was that I wanted to do, because like I said, when I came in, I saw that I didn't know what I wanted. So in that 3 years, I kind of figured out what I wanted my sound to be, what I wanted the people to get from my music, and how I wanted my ministry to go moving forward. And that's what I did.
And so you came out with this new single. What's the name of the project?
The name of the project is called The Encounter.
Okay, The Encounter. And you had my little brother. I've got little brothers, nieces, and nephews in the industry, all over the industry. Everybody
Okay,
call
you
me
got a
Uncle Lee.
bunch.
Yeah, you can call me Uncle Lee too.
Okay, I will.
Just don't call me late for dinner. Okay, but I like to have fun. But look, you had Todd Delaney. How did you get Todd?
You know, the funny thing is the producer who worked on my project actually did all of Todd's music. So,
What?
yes. So when I got the call that he was able to work on the project, I was super excited. And so then we went into, we did 2 writing camps where we would get together with different writers and write the material for the actual album.
You were part of the writing
Yes,
process?
I wrote like half of the stuff on the album.
Okay, good.
So one of the the song Baptizes Again, I just kept hearing Todd's voice, like it just sounded like Todd would sing something like that.
There's a rift in there that sounds
Yes.
like it.
So I was like, Todd needs to be on this. So I reached out to his producer, which is my producer now, Jamel Kimbrough, and he reached out to Todd and was like, hey, Bri, we want you to be a part of the album. And when he said yes, I was literally jumping up and down screaming. I was super, super excited because I love his ministry.
And I'm not surprised he would say yes because he's that kind of guy.
He's really,
down to
really a
earth.
sweetheart. He really is.
So project is out. People can get it. You're getting a lot of concert dates and stuff now, getting out. And
Yeah, we're busy.
you're real busy.
Busy.
Plus, you're anchored with a regular JOB, so to speak, at Spirit of Truth.
Spirit of Faith.
Spirit of Faith. I'm sorry,
Yes.
Spirit of Faith. Michael Freeman.
Michael Freeman, yep.
Yes, indeed. So that's your 9 to 5 through the week.
That's my 9 to 5 during the week. I'm there on Sunday mornings and in the Baltimore area on
How
Saturdays.
flexible? Yeah, how about that? And then, matter of fact, they don't even know that you're in the area, but now they know. Everybody knows she's
You
in the
know,
area
you can
now.
come see me on Sunday mornings. I want to see you there.
All right, now she's plugging for Bishop. But then, it's all good though. So, what would you like to see happen in the next? Not only with this project, but in most people, when they have a plan, there are these intervals, these benchmarks of 1, 3, and 5 year. In the next 2 to 3 years, what would you like to see happen in your music? 10 Grammys, 5 Stellar.
All of those things are very, very, great to have. If I received those things, I would be truly honored. But no, for me, I just want to continue to be an impact and touch people's lives.
That's good.
That's my whole.
That's good.
No, seriously, because I think you can get so caught up in the accolades and everything like that. But my whole purpose is to be, a blessing to somebody else. It's to help somebody, get from out of darkness and come into His marvelous light. So I just want to, be able to be a blessing to somebody else.
Now, guess what?
What's that?
That's why it happened.
Amen.
That's why it happened, because God knew He could trust you.
Amen.
He could
Thank you.
trust you. Now, you're not only an accomplished singer, and now we just discovered a writer, but also she's a mommy. Well, not a mommy yet, but she's a husband, a wife.
No,
a wife.
You saying something? Hold on.
Hey,
You don't know
prophetic,
that. No.
Prophetic.
It's,
What?
wait a minute.
What,
I'm not ready for that.
Not ready yet. No,
Ooh.
I'd
We're
stepped
gonna try
ahead.
a dog. We're getting a dog. You're right. I am gonna be a mommy. I'm getting a dog.
You sound like our daughter. Our daughter got a dog first. But no, you're married.
I am
How long
married.
you been married?
So we make 2 years in September.
Great, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, you're a millennial, obviously. What is your message to your peers?
What is my message to my peers? I would say just keep God first. Allow Him to direct your path. Put Him first in all things, in all your ways, and let Him direct your path. That would be my my advice, because that's what I do.
You see a lot of, obviously you're aware of a lot of the things that are happening in the events, crazy things in Washington. We won't even go there.
Yeah.
But rumors of pandemics with diseases, gun violence, people just a few weeks ago in Milwaukee.
Really?
You didn't hear about that?
I don't. If it's on social media, that's not good.
Which-
I don't watch the news because it's so much bad
If
stuff
it's
on
on
the news.
social media, you watch it.
So if it
That's-
comes down
see, that's
on
a
social media,
millennial.
you see a lot on social media though. Seriously, that's where you get your news. But I don't necessarily watch news.
But know some of the stuff on social media is fake news. I hate to borrow that, but some of it is fake news. People
do know that.
Yes, people be perpetrating stuff. Just to try to get people all wild
That
up.
is true. That is true.
you know. But I can understand you're a millennial. That's part of who you are. You're part of your generation, social media. But with that being said, what is your feeling about the season we are in? What is your, not just this country, but just period, this world? How do you see it? What season are we in?
What season are we in?
That's a tough one, isn't it? I just pulled that one out of the
You
back.
did.
Yeah.
You want to
I
go
always
church.
try to throw, I always try to pull one out to make you think.
No, I think
Her glasses are starting to steam up,
no, no, I think no, seriously, I really think we are in a season. I know what I see in the world is we are in a dying season.
Okay.
And I think people need to it's time for people to really have an encounter with God. You know?
Yeah, that's good.
I think that people haven't really had that true encounter that has changed them or impacted their lives to change the certain condition that or situation that they're currently in. And I think people just need to go back to their first love.
Yeah, that's good. Usually I ask that question a different way. I'll ask, what are you hearing in your spirit?
Ooh, you deep.
Not that deep. I got years of practice, okay?
You deep.
Yeah, but I do that because, those of us who are in tune are supposed to be able to spiritually discern. We don't discern like the world. We discern spiritually. So that's why I wanted to just see where you were as far as your spiritual discernment of where we are. One of the things I see is that we've been primed for revival. I think that with everything that has happened, because I watched a mass exodus from the church, but I think conditions are being put in place to bring a mass exodus back to the church.
I believe
so
that.
I think we're coming upon a season of revival, And principal in that revival are going to be people like yourself. People who are sincere with the gifting that God has entrusted them with to do what he expects them to do to help usher in that revival.
Yeah.
So I just want to encourage you, girl.
Thank you.
Do what you do.
Pray
Keep
for
doing
us.
it. Yeah, and buy your music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a couple of CDs. We can download it.
You can. So now the full project hasn't come out yet. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
the full project will be out April the 3rd. But we have a couple of singles that are out. So yeah.
Okay.
So April the 3rd.
How can I get them?
You can get it on iTunes, Google Play, and pre-order. And you can pre-order it when it comes out. And for my seasoned folks, we will have CDs, I think, available. So yeah, we have everybody covered
Okay. For your season, folks.
for your seasoned
You
folks.
trying to call us old?
No, I'm not.
You trying to-
Cause I know my grandma and them. I would tell them go download.
They
What?
look
Where's
at
the
you
CD?
like-
Where's the hard copy?
Right,
I don't have that.
Right.
So-
That's true. That's true. So the full project will be ready when?
April the 3rd.
April the 3rd.
Yes.
CD release.
Yes.
Okay, that's great.
Yes.
Well, we're looking forward to that.
Thank you.
What's your favorite song on the project outside of Baptize Us Again?
One of my favorites, because I have many favorites,
Okay.
but one of
Good
my
answer.
one of my favorites, I actually wrote the song. It's coming out next week. Actually, it's called it's called We Want More, and I had the privilege of having Psalmist Rain on that particular song. So that comes out next Friday.
That's good.
So I'm excited.
We talked about coming into the year to our congregation that this was going to be a year of more. Yeah.
Received that.
More managing opportunities responsibly and with excellence.
Yeah.
Because every day is an opportunity.
Yes, it is.
It's what we do with it.
That's so
and
true.
many of us, unfortunately, our testimony at the end of the day is we wasted an opportunity. So
That's
I'm
so
going to
good.
get that song.
Yes.
I got to feed
It'll
it
be a
to
great
Bree.
time.
I enjoyed you.
Thank you. I enjoyed you. Thank
Yes,
you for having
indeed.
me.
And, of course, we'll be cheering you on.
Thank you.
And supporting you here at Heaven 600. And thank you so much for, now we're getting ready to go to your single, Baptize Us Again. Would you please? Could you introduce it for us?
Hey, everybody. This is Bri Babineaux, and you are about to listen to my new single, Baptize Us Again.